I'm excited to try this. All I know is this board sounds awesome. I'm so pumped up for it, bro. It is a 103 wind keyless full-size board.
Legend himself.
Kiwi, thank you so much, bro. It's a 14 millimeter front height, which I'm assuming is with the cherry lip. It's a 10-degree typing angle, which should be interesting. I've tried very steep angles like this before, and oddly enough, they're not too bad. It is a 1.2 mil PCB, which might be the only thing I'm kind of like meh about. But you know what? I'm fine because it's such a low front height that I'm willing to make that sacrifice if the PCB was just 0.42 millimeters too thick. I don't know what version weight we got, but it should be copper, I believe, for the inside. And I think the outside's also brass or copper. So one of the two. I just don't know which version we have here today. It's 6.6 pounds or 3.3 kilograms. And then the plates include a half aluminum or full aluminum. I was kind of hoping they would offer a PC or a palm plate for this, but wasn't the cyberboard like 11 degree? Yeah, and I was like comfy with the cyberboard. Tea House is, I believe, the one of the vendors, and I believe are Tea House also the what the hell is that? Is Tea House also the designer here? I don't know if it's like one specific designer or it's the whole thing, but. And then also Key Spenceri is the one who set up this stream today with me, so shout out to Key Spenceri. We love Kiwi and Feather. They've always done good stuff. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to really, I mean, the price. The price is, I don't know if this is gonna change. There's not gonna be a lot of units for this, and I'm also not sure if this is gonna be in stock. I don't know if Kiwi can tell me if it's in stock. $450 for brass, the standard edition, and then $590 for polished white copper. So I don't know if this is in stock or group buy. That's the only thing I'm not sure. Maybe Mr. Kiwi or Feather, if he's in chat, can let us know. All right, let me just quickly get the box for this, or I guess the traveling case. I will add is a beautiful, beautiful color. Still some cardboard on it. In-stock shipment from China? Perfect. So yeah, there won't be many of these units. So if you guys were interested in a full-size custom, which does not come up often, I think the last one I did on this stream that was full-size was what? The Fossil? I don't know what the last full-size I did was. Yeah, it says 30 units on the page there, Kiwi. All right, let's see what's inside the box here. We have our PCB and some foam. God damn, this is a big PCB. Okay. Loving it though, loving it. We have, is this just a screw tray? I'm not sure what that is. It's for you? Oh. Will this come with the box then, Keith? Will this come with it? Like I said, I have not yet unboxed this. Oh, does it fit the marble here from the other one? Let's see. Ah, sorta, not really though. The marble doesn't actually touch the bottom. I believe so. Oh, cool. We have daughter board and some other screws. It even comes with stabilizer screws, interesting. As well as some feet, it looks like, in this bag. So actually put this bag to the side. That's cute. Has a little logo in the middle. If it comes with all this, that's pretty cool too. I like that. But the screw tray is from the same designer. Cool. Is this part of the plate? I'm not sure what this is. All right, let's open this guy here up. Ooh, this thing's gigantic. I do appreciate the colors of even the cloth. Listen, it's very rare that I will. Ooh, I totally just hit my side camera. It's very rare that I will gush over the color of a cloth and case, but ooh, that silver is looking nice. Ooh. Oh my God, that front, this is not even with the cherry lip. I thought this had a cherry lip to get that front height. What the? This camera might look a little bit weird. It's because it just reset all the camera stats this morning. I have no idea why, but oh my God. This is pretty. Look at this angle, first of all, of the keyboard. I don't know if you guys can really even take that in. Look at that angle. This is 14 mil? This almost looks like a 15 or 16 mil, but god damn. So it's your basic box on wedge over here. Here's the back of the board. The board's still a little cold. I just picked this up. This is the copper accent on the back. This looks beautiful. Whoa. That is neat looking. The Matrix vibes of the back accent, yeah. There's the USB hole right there, so it's recessed in a little bit. I'm not too sure what this other little hole is here, but you can kind of see on the inside of the board, I think. Oh no, it's something else underneath. I have no idea what that's for. We have the weight. It just has cursive, just says Bina on it, but some people might not be a fan of that, but I don't think it's that intrusive on this board. And honestly, it's a nice typeface, thank goodness. So that's nice. Everything else is pretty simple here. I love the way this accent looks on the back too with everything. And I do appreciate this little chamfer and also the border inside the weight too. Damn though. It does look like there is some very, very, very minor rippling happening on the weight. Might be able to catch that. So this is not the cleanest weight I've ever seen in the world, but by no means is this the worst. I would say this is like, if you were to grade the level of, I'm assuming this is PVD'd in that case then. I'd say it's like in the 90 range. I'd give it like an A minus, you know? And then were there feet in here that I want to use? Yes, there's feet. Switchable USB location is super cool. Oh, is that what that is? Like I said, I didn't really have a lot of time to get acquainted with some of the nuances of the board from the designer. This was sort of a last minute project that Frether asked me to pick up. You should avoid fingerprints since it's very hard to get rid of them. Believe it or not, I don't mind that happening, but if the designer is saying it's hard to get rid of fingerprints, I'm not sure if it's because of this copper material that they used. You know, something to consider before you make a purchase. Here is the inside. It says 103 on this other little weight over here. My God, that is really nice. It's weird. The inside looks a little bit more clean than the outside. And also, I'm going to complain again. I'm just going to complain about one thing. I'm going to complain, and I hope the designers don't be hurt by my complaint here. Why? Why did the inside look cooler than the outside yet again? This is like the 15th bajillionth keyboard that puts all the cool illustrations on the inside of the board where I'll never, ever, ever once see them. Ever. And then they just put Bina on the back. I would have loved this cityscape on the back. The cloud, like, I love Justin. Love him. But like the cloud line did that. This does this. There's a whole bunch. I literally like know so many boards that put all the cool shit on the inside of the keyboard and then just leave the back as like something very simple and delicate. It's okay though. I actually don't mind the tea house over here. Believe it or not, I actually don't mind that. For some reason, that's just adding to like this aesthetic to me. Maybe this might be a little bit off to some people, but I actually kind of like it. I would have preferred Bina over there. Leave the back with the cityscape and then put tea house on the inside weight. That would have been cool, but I don't mind this still. I actually don't mind the little cursive here. And then you got your indicator LEDs over there, which I didn't even prep LEDs today. I hope this has them on it, but we shall see. The steep angle, oh, I just hit my knee. The steep angle does help showcase your nostrils. Don't look at them. Stop looking at my nostrils, guys. I think this looks good. The ano on this looks good too. That looks pretty. What are these? Kiwi, what is this? Usually I do kind of cheat and open a lot of the boxes just to kind of like somewhat make myself aware of things. The plate? What? The plate. Is this their idea of the half plate? Oh, it's like a bikini plate? That kind of makes sense. Honestly, not a bad idea though. I think it's aluminum, but it's pretty bendy, as you guys can see. So, that's the bottom. Is this a fixed plate though? Is this fixed to 6.25U? Oh no. Wait, this won't even work. Will it? Oh no, I guess it will work because it's a fixed spacebar location. Interesting. It's win keyless, so 7U. But this is a 6.25U space for the stab over
Sleepy.
here. Yeah, but I can't do that though, guys. I can't do 7U on this unless I shift it over. No, I can't. I'm back from the grave slumber. I actually don't know if I can do this board actually. Did we just boot upstream for no reason? It should be good to build. Okay, cool. Sorry, that was a little confusing just because usually it's the opposite where it's like 7U has to be for win key. So here's the PCB now. Wow. Okay, I don't think I can do indicators today, unfortunately, guys. Oh shit, I won't even, actually I'll have to desolder it if I want to install indicator LEDs. I just don't have any available at the moment, so let's do our stabs first. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stabs. This is a weird plate to install things in. You guys like my bikini? What do you guys think about my bikini plate? Let's get this. Let's flip you over and let's unscrew you, my friend. Ooh, Torx. Okay. Not every day I get to use a Torx bit. Magnetic screws. Lovely. All right, let's flip this over. Let's be gentle. Let's be careful. Nice. And you can switch the position of this, right? But we're gonna leave it right side aligned. I am down for right side aligned. Wow, internal screws are the same screw? Damn. Interesting how this kind of folds backwards. Beautiful, slotting in perfect. Something's telling me I'm gonna like the softer aluminum top mount here. Although, I think I'm gonna unscrew the ones underneath the spacebar. Kind of disappointed that there's screws here. I just worry that the metal is gonna, actually it shouldn't really. I'm gonna go ahead and, wait, that's the wrong ones. I'm looking at the wrong side of the keyboard here. It's these two. I'm gonna unscrew the ones underneath the space-bars. I love top mount. I think top mount's a very classic feel and sound. So I'm always here for a good, solid top mount keyboard. Although there are certain plates that I prefer with top mount more than usual. Oh man, I'm excited to try this. Oh, something tells me the cable's not in the slot. Cable might be a bit of a toughie to work with here. You know what I'm surprised no one's done with any of the JST connectors that oddly enough Glorious did is make like a little piece of metal area so you can pinch it and you don't need to use tape or anything. I am very, very, very surprised nobody has done that. Much better. Is it? What's causing it to, oh, there we go. Much better now. Much, much better. Pretty sure this is silver, just the matte is giving more of a warmer tone. Yeah, I'm pretty positive. Pretty positive the matte is causing it to be a little bit warmer than it should be. But it's silver with the copper accents in the back, and I believe this is the silver copper weight, if I'm not incorrect here. It is a pretty looking keyboard though. You can tune a keyboard? Yeah, but you can't, you can't tune a fish. Okay, here we go. Little Salvin Artisan. Comes in this little mini pelican case. Pretty crazy. And this is actual Damascus. This is, oh shit, was this titanium or Damascus, I think he called it. It's like crystal Damascus. It's really pretty. They're super, like these are stupid pricey though. But it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous cap. Damascus, yeah. Crystallized titanium zirconium. Ooh. I really like the way this looks. Looks like the keyboard is made of jelly. Oh, because my camera is rattling. All right, let's take another quick look at some of the design features of this. So we have a 14 millimeter front height. Let me say that again. 14 mil on the front with a 10-degree typing angle. 14 millimeters. Look how thin that is. Do I have like another board just off? I mean, I only have the Bauer, and the Bauer is not really a great example because. Okay, well, anyways, I don't have anything like I can reach for right now. 14 mil. 10 degree. Nice little curve over here. So it is, you know, your typical kind of box on a wedge, but it does get some nice catch of lighting with the weight being ever so slightly visible over there. I would say from like a more centered side profile, you can kind of see it. Does the bottom row bottom out on the case? It doesn't sound like it. And it's top mount too, so. The bottom of the keyboard has the nice little accent that's showing. You got the cute little weight. I would have preferred the internal weight design on the outside, but I don't mind this font choice here. I actually think that looks quite pretty. Some standard adhesive feet. You know, I do, again, if I'm gonna call out like little aspects of things, I don't know if it was possible just because how thin maybe the bottom of this case needed to be or whatever for its front height. But press-in feet are always a better solution than adhesive stuff. You have the back accent, which also acts as where the recessed USB-C port is, which can be flipped around, so you can technically get your USB-C port on this side if you want it to be that way. You just need to rearrange the daughter board, the internals. But pretty nice, pretty nice. And there's that front piece again. Look how stupid thin that is. Look at that. We'll kind of align it so the feet make more sense there. Like that's, the front height is so, I think that's like the, you know, this could be the full size. You know, actually, let's talk about the selling points then. Full size, insanely low front height. I have a feeling this is going to sound pretty nice too. Okay, thinner than my, okay, you know what, Tim, I'm going to talk to you later, and we're gonna get you started with some vitamin D or something, my guy. All right. I shouldn't have even said that because now he's gonna say that something sexual with the word D. All right. All right. So let's see what this sounds like. Again, my side camera is a bit blue today just because it reset and I didn't have enough time to go through everything. So we have Corby switches done with 205, and I oiled the stock springs in these because I didn't mind the stock springs. And then we do have a 1.2 mil plate. We're using a variety of Durock and Wuche stabs for this. So we're using Durock for the spacebar though. And then this is a 1.2 mil PCB. And again, we're using the Bikini plates. Little HJ test for you guys. That is so deep sounding. This is, okay, the sound doesn't even matter right now. I already feel how comfortable this is to type on. This is not long pull switches, no. I don't think Corbys are long pull. Who wanted to see the up arrow? The other 3 arrows I think are weaker, but the up arrow is pretty solid. Okay, I need to tune that stab a little bit better. So I think the typing experience, like the sound is super attractive. I don't want to deter away from the sound, but the typing experience, like, you almost don't even feel like this is 10 degrees. That is super, super, super nice. God damn. Did you put the screw under the spacebar? I did. You had to, because when I tapped on it originally, when we flipped it back and I screwed it all in, I heard the plate unfortunately bending and then hitting the top of the frame, so you need to put that screw in. It does, okay, so my one drawback about the spacebar, it does sound good. The spacebar unfortunately does feel very stiff, which I think is a byproduct of needing to put those screws underneath of it. So if that's something that you typically don't like I personally don't absolutely love like a super, super rock hard spacebar, because it does kind of fatigue my thumb out a little bit, but it's not terrible. I think where this might make a little bit more sense is perhaps something like a polycarb plate if they do offer that. But $450, just as Banana Man said, you know what? $450 for this, for all that you're getting here, which is 14 millimeter front height, which I've never actually typed on, 10-degree angle, which I think is interesting, but that has to be your cup of tea. Pretty fun accents. You get the option to switch it back and forth over here between whichever way you want the USB-C. The weight, nice. It's pretty beefy in terms of weight. $450 for the brass version, and then it's something like $560 or something like that for the polished, or not the polished, the PVD version, or the white copper version they're calling it. I probably wouldn't go for that version. I think getting this in copper would be a little bit cuter. Again, I don't really care for shiny stuff myself, but not bad. The only thing I didn't do was install the indicator LEDs, which I suppose I should, but I feel like that would hurt my wrists after a while. That's something I can only tell after typing for a little bit, but and then the only other design challenge I'd say with this is that JST cable was a bit on the stiffer side. I did have to use some tape to kind of tame it, as it were, but that might be my only real complaint. But pretty nice looking keyboard, huh? How's the bounce? Man, there's none. I know this is a half plate. That's probably for the sound, but there's absolutely no movement with this. This is a pretty stiff keyboard. There is absolutely none. You can use tape to tame a lot of things. Huh? See ya. Bye, everybody, and love you very much. This is not long pull switches, no.